Hello, good evening, and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How's everybody tonight? Hope you're all well. Apologies for the slightly late start there. But we're all set and ready for doing some tabletop gaming this evening. And which game are we playing? We are going to be going to a desolate Earth to go and try and find ancient Earth artifacts and to sell them to an eager alien audience in Excavation Earth from Mighty Boards. I played this game at the weekend and thoroughly enjoyed myself, so I am looking forward to sharing it with you tonight. Let's just see. Is Mystical, are you all set and ready to join us? Good evening, Lorna. Thank you for joining us. You think so? All right, let's bring you on in then. Good evening, Mystical.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
How are you?
I'm very well, very well. All set and ready to play. Shall we jump straight to the table?
Let's do it.
Okay. So here we go. We've got the game set out. Oh, I'm getting some reverb from you there. I can hear myself. Do you have the speakers turned up?
No, I had them mute. Uh-oh.
I can hear myself as I talk. Very alien.
Don't know why. There's no sound coming from my computer. Let me mute myself. I'll figure it out.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll explain to everybody a little bit about the game, and then hopefully we can sort of check that audio out. Alright, so basically what we are an alien species that has come back to Earth in the far future, where humanity, for one reason or another, has vacated the planet. Maybe through our own doing. We'll find out, I guess, in a millennia's time. And what these aliens are doing is they are rifling through our detritus that we've left behind, and there is a lucrative market for ancient Earth artifacts. So we are going to be salvaging artifacts from across the planet, and then ultimately trying to sell these artifacts to potential buyers in the market up at the top of the board here. I've hopefully managed to squeeze everything into the table because it does take up a little bit of room with multiple boards. We have the market value for items just to this side here. We've already randomly placed out our potential buyers, and of course, depending on the demand of an item or a type of item, that is determined then the value. And at this moment in time, as we start the game, red items are quite valuable. They are worth 6 space coins, 6 credits, whereas the teal items, there's not much value to those at all. We are going to be playing as a particular race of aliens. I'll just show you who Mystical is playing as. Go there. So she is going to be playing as the Gull Cartel, who are a bunch of smugglers, and they actually have a special ability. So when they take the sell action, they may first acquire 1 artifact from the black market as it is at its listed value, so as opposed to a +1. You must have an explorer in one of the black markets to do so, and you may sell this artifact during the same action. That's a really, really good starting ability there. Each player starts with 8 credits, and ultimately, as items are discovered, we're able to take samples. This is one of those games where there is lots and lots of opportunity to amass points. So hopefully you can see on the player board here, if you are able to fill rows and columns of certain color types and grades of artifact. If you fill the column or the row, then you can get bonus points. So a column maximum, if you fill it, is 15 points, whereas a row you can earn a massive 27 points. So this is the type of game where there's going to be very, very high scores potentially, which is really good. Mystical, do you think you are good to try the audio?
Is this better? I think
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Yes, I think so. I can't hear me, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I figured what it was out.
Excellent. Okay, no, this is great. No, and it's very clear, which is good. Okay, is there anything you want me to go over before we get started? Because I know that you'll have read the rules and you'll have watched videos.
I think I'm okay. We're playing the base game, or are we playing the expansion with it?
We're going to play the base game because I think we need to do that before we do any expansions. But I do have the latest expansion here to show at the end of the game. But I guess it's only worth doing that once we understand how the core game works. Yeah. Okay. So the only thing I need to share with you then are essentially the cards that you have in your hand. So
yes, please.
Let's do that. What you're going to be wanting to do is marking down the color, the symbol is the main 2 values, isn't it? But in your hand, you will always you start off with these are your fuel cells. And you will always have, at the beginning of a round, you will have a fuel cell of 2, of 3, and a 4. Okay?
All right.
So you will get these back at the start of each round.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are going to be your actual cards. All right? So here we go. The great thing about this game is that the cards have multifunction. So essentially, they can be used for travel, and that's dictated by the fuel icons down at the bottom. So this single card here is worth a value of 3. It is a purple card, so this is used when you are excavating purple artifacts. And it has the symbol for the particular market. I don't know how you want to describe some of these. I can describe. I always think of this as a hazard symbol, but it's kind of a
Okay, I was gonna say triangle with moons.
Triangle with moons will work. Okay, so long as you know what you've got, then that's all that counts. Okay, so next one is yellow. With I think of this as
yellow or orange?
It is
orange.
Oh, it's orange. Oh, it's orange, isn't it? Yes, that's orange. yes. Yeah. I think of this as the Eye of Sauron. That's the one I consider it as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we then have teal with triangle and moons. See, I'm adapting to your naming convention here. Okay.
Okay.
We have purple, and I think of this as is it called a trilobite?
Yes, that's what I thought when I saw them too.
Yeah, so that's the trilobite.
Yeah.
We then have red with triangle and moons. You've got a lot of triangle and moons.
Okay.
Okay. And there we go. We have yellow, and I call this like the galaxy of a star.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's
I'll
your
get it.
lot. There you go. Yep.
Excellent.
All right. Let me just double check. Have I done that correctly? I think I have. Hang on a second. Yes, 6 action cards. There we go. Yes. Okay, great. What I've done then on this area here is the survey area. So you can see potentially what artifacts are going to be discovered in the next round. So to start off with, we do have our sort of agents out in these 2 marketplaces. As I mentioned while you're away, red is the most profitable artifact starting off in the game.
Okay.
Hopefully you can see on the market we got a purple, red and a wild for the trilobite. We've got a purple, yellow and red for the fist, purple, orange and orange for the star, red, teal and wild for Sauron's eye, orange, yellow and yellow for triangles and moons, and finally red, wild and teal for wiggly worms. We'll call them those. So those are the current buyers, in the interested parties available at this moment in time. Going by initiative, you actually start, and as I say, you need to deploy your final agent somewhere on the world.
Let's go. Let's put him down by the red.
Okay. Which one? So just to clarify, everything is single at this moment in time for the artifacts, apart from the teal, which has 2, and apart from this skull red, which has 2.
I will go by the skull
Red.
one.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to place myself. Just looking. I'm going to place myself just there on these purples. I'm going to put myself there so we can still see the artifacts. Right, okay, so we are all set and ready. So during your first turn, you get to play 2 cards, and ultimately there are 8 unique actions, which is travel, excavate, market, sell, command, smuggle, survey, or pass, which of course as soon as you pass, that means that you have no longer have the opportunity to play any cards. And then it goes to the other player, who of course then can continue to play until they pass as well. We automatically pass once we run out of cards to be able to play. You must always play 2 cards during your turn. Right, okay, I guess away we go.
Alright, let's see here. I think I'm going to move I'm going to travel with my guy that's upper right. And I think we're going to move him, I believe it's 4 if I'm counting the lines right, down to that second red down there.
So, okay, so you could go 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 gets you to the black market, so let's try another route. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So you're going to go all the way to there, which means that you are going to be using your 4 fuel card. So I already know which one you're doing. Okay, so that's 1 card played. Over to your next card.
So now I can use a card to excavate. Is that right? Was I understanding that correct?
Yes. So you're going to have to play the color of card for the color of item that you want to excavate. And basically, what you're able to do.
Yes, so I can play my red card.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's it. I can kind of help with this, can't I? Because it becomes a little bit obvious as to what you're going to have to play to do certain things.
Yeah.
Right, but that's okay because this is the nature of us doing this via stream, and of course we're learning how to play here. So that being the case, excavate, you need to do the color for the items you want. You want red, and you're able to basically dig up 2 items from the location that you're at. So I'm going to assume straight away you're going to be taking these 2 skulls, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's put them into your cargo hold. There they are. Now then, you have the opportunity to basically place down one of your security guys. To basically, you take a sample and then you must allocate security on this. So
they have the little earthy symbol, so they go in the little earthy symbol spot.
They do indeed. So it just goes just in there. But because they're both the same, you can only effectively place 1 cube in. So that's it. Mm-hmm. Even though you've got the 2. Yep, I think that is everything, isn't it?
Could I have done it? I don't, because I'm trying to remember. Could I have done it instead of taking both of them, taken that one and the other one? I'm sticking with this, but it was just a question.
So here we go. The artifact must match the colour of the discarded action card, which we've done. You must have an explorer present at the dig site that contains the artifact. So here we go. If you excavate 2 artifacts, they must come from 2... Oh, here we go. If you excavate 2 artifacts, they must come from 2 different dig sites. Yeah. Yeah, hang on.
Okay, so then we put the one goes back and then...
And you take this one. Yeah. No, there we go. That's good. So that goes into just there.
And then he's got a different symbol. He's the one at the bottom.
Yes, exactly. So you're already starting to build this column up. If you manage to complete this column, it's worth 18 points. Good evening, Roger. Thanks for joining us. We've just started playing Excavation Earth.
Did I maybe watch a few videos? Yes, I did.
I think you might have. I'm doing my usual trick of spinning lots of plates here. Okay. So those were your 2 actions. It then goes over to me. I'm probably going to do something quite similar. So I can move. I could go 1, 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to spend my 2 fuel. And we'll go 1 and 2. And then I'm going to do my purple card and excavate from 2 different zones. We'll take both of those. And of course, at the same time, put on in my little cubes. Okay, now an interesting point. When you take the excavate action with a single explorer, they may excavate a second artifact of the same colour, either from the same dig site or from an adjacent dig site, because my Cootie Union are the excavators. That is their advantage as a species. So I can do something slightly different. So I will be breaking the rules at some point later on. Okay, I've had my go. It's over to you again.
Oh goodness. All right. Let's see what we want to do. Got. I don't like that. Oh, but if I did that. Okay. Let's move. We're gonna use the fuel 2 part, and
Okay.
I really don't
that.
care which one you move because they're both gonna end up in the exact same space with that move card. So pick one, and it's going to the teal.
Okay. I'd rather you told me which one you'd move.
They're both. Let's move the bottom one. He'll go up.
Okay, so he's going to go 1, and he's going to go 2 to this area here. Okay, so he's done.
Yep. And then I will play. I'm going to use my teal card to excavate that.
So playing your teal, that's done. You're taking both the same item. So we'll put that in just there, and we'll put in, so it's a little squiggle, put in a little cube
Squiggle.
just there. Okay, nice and easy. That was your 2 actions. What am I going to do? Just looking. He was there, he's there, isn't he? I am good, so that's a movement of 1, potentially. And... okay, can't do that. See, this is great. This is where you find out now that certain things that you want to do, you can't do, can you? I'm just gonna look there. Okay. Okay, I forgot. Right, I am going to use my Trilobite card and do a market action. So in order to do this, you must use the symbol of the market, and you must have somebody at the actual marketplace. So we're good on both counts. And the market action, let's just go through this. We'll explain each one in a little bit of detail as we do each unique action. So here we go. In order to use the market, you must discard an action card from your hand that matches the icon of the market and where you wish to take this action. You must also have an explorer present in that market, so both of those conditions have been met. Then perform as many of the following steps as you wish, once each, all are optional. So assign one of your crew cubes to that market as a trader. So I'm going to have a trader in the market. Add a wild buyer from the supply. Okay, well, a wild buyer is going to want any type of colour of item when it comes to market. Then we can add a colour buyer of our choice. Okay, well, I want to sell purple, and I want to make purple more profitable. So I'm going to put this purple, we take it from this area here. Purple has now increased in value. It's equal to red. And we put the guy at the back, and it pushes everybody along because there can only be 4 people in these queues. So now we have 2 purple, a red, and a wild. And the wild goes back to the supply. So that was my first action. Okay, let's carry on. I am going to use my second card, and again I'm going to use that market, and I'm going to sell. So let's go through this. Let's just jump straight in, because once you've done it once, you know how to do it for the rest of the game. So in order to sell, you must discard an action card or a travel card from your hand. You must also choose a region. Actually, I'm not going to use that card. Sorry. I'm going to use that card instead, because you can use any card to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Oh, but hang on a second. No, I don't want to do this yet, do I? No.
Sure you do. Go ahead.
No. In fact, no. I've just realised the fundamental thing here. No, we're taking that all back. No, I do not want to sell yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead. Right. In fact, I need to move. So, where do I want to move? Move. Let's move. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a free movement. And we're going to move this guy 1, 2. He's going to go there. There we go. That was close. Okay, over to you.
All right, so we're going to use our move 3 because that's what we've got left for move.
Move 3.
And I'm going to use my upper left guy, and he's going to move down. Oh, see, I can't see the values on these cards, but I think I want to go for.
So this one,
the middle yellow,
is 5. This one is 3. This one is 4.
Okay, so let's go for the 5 one then. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so you're going down by 1.
Okay.
All right. Done.
That works fine for me. And then I'm gonna use my yellow card.
You got your yellow card done. Yep. So you're going to excavate this one just here. We put that into your cargo hold. So you've now got space for just one more item. These spaces here are for the black market, should you venture there.
Okay.
Okay, so that goes in there, and it is the squiggly one that just goes in just there. All right, done. Okay. I am at... Yep, I'm going to play that. I'm at the market here, so we're going to do the market thing once more. So... assign a cube to the market. That's done there. Assign a wild card. Done. Assign a colour. Done. And he goes back there.
Don't like what you're doing to the market right now.
Well, this is the whole fun of the game, isn't it? It's market manipulation. So we basically have an area of market there that is a purple, 2 wilds, and a red. Let me just double check my cards. Was that my first? No, is that about both? Yes, I've done both my turns, haven't I? Because I moved them and I did the market. Okay. Right. Oh, hang on. No, actually, it's not, though, is it? Because that's my card. No, so I've got one extra action.
You only did one.
Did one, yeah. Okay, so ooh, do I want to sell? Do I? Ow, ooh, what I should do. Oh, can I do it? Oh, maybe I can't. No, hang on. Let's see. See. I'm going to use my 4 fuel. One, 2. Ooh, hang on. One, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to come all the way round. Now, the board, of course, because it is a globe, so you can wrap around certain locations. So I'm going to go 1, 2, from South America to the top of Australia. I'll put myself here so it's a little bit more visual. So I am at the black market. That is where I am at. Okay, over to you.
Oh boy. Okay. So the colored cards, they can be used for travel, right? That they have travel values.
Yes, which is a value of 3.
Okay. I would like to move. Which one do I want to play though? Ooh,
Yes,
this is the tricky bit.
Tell me the card first.
Yeah, this is the tricky bit of which I've got to use. Okay, so if I want to do that, I think I need to keep that one. I won't use that one. Let's use. I don't like it. That one could work for that. Okay, let's use the purple one with the triangle and moons on it.
Okay, that's the one you're using.
And then we're going to move our guy that is sitting on the red where the skull token is.
Yep.
And he's going to move 2 spaces to the black market.
So he's going to this one, I'm assuming. Close to Madagascar.
Yes.
1, 2. There he is. Okay.
Excellent. All right. Now I want to use the black market.
Okay, so that means you must be using your orange card. Because you've got to use the card with the symbol of the black market. So it is Sauron's Eye. So here we go. So when you take... that's when... So your special ability is when you sell...
Yes, when I take the sell action, I get to get...
Yes, from the black market, okay. So, but actually just using the black market, okay, let's just go through that. It's exactly what I'll be doing. So, you must be on the black market square, which you are. You must have an explorer there, yes, and you must discard the card of the colour. So, here we go. You can offload artefacts. So, you can offload up to 2 artefacts of different regions from your possession to the black market. For each artifact you offload, earn credits equal to its listed value. Then place the offloaded artifact face up at the bottom of the black market stack. Alternately, you can acquire artifacts. Acquire up to 2 artifacts of different regions from the tops of the black market stacks. For each artifact you acquire, spend credits equal to its listed value plus 1. Then store the acquired artifact in the empty space in either your cargo hold or the hidden hold. You may take samples of the new artifacts that you acquire just as normal. So, as far as what's listed here, you've got the yellow croissant, value of 4. The Mad Max mask, a value of 3. The no loud music red, value of 7. The fly purple of 5. And the unicorn orange of 4.
Okay.
And you start off with 8 credits.
Okay. Okay. And what was that red value again? Sorry.
7.
Of course it was 7. Of course it was. Okay. Do I risk it? What's the symbol on it? What's the symbol at the top corner?
It is the sort of the V symbol. I'll tell you this now. It is the rarest one within the reds.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Yes, you have got to do it. Yes, very much so.
I have to do it.
This is what happened with me on my game during the weekend, is that I was trying to get that one item and it was nigh impossible. So yes, if it's sitting there waiting for you, you've just got to do it.
Yeah, I gotta do it. Yep, that's what we're doing.
So you're going to spend 7 credits to take that red?
I sure am.
Okay. Credits.
Oh, that's painful.
Credits in the game act as actual points. So you're spending points to get that red item. But there we go. And you're going to put a sample in just as normal. Okay. Ultimately, oh, well, this is a shame. There is another red for a value of 1. But the thing is, you've got to go for different regions. So you can't purchase that. In fact, anyway... Oh yes, you could have put it within your black market hold, of course. Yes. So yes, what a shame. But there we go.
Oh.
That's.
Oof. Can we? Sorry. Can we just move the one we just bought? Can we move that into the black market hold,
course,
so I still have that other space open?
Yes. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay, so that will be your turn then, won't it? Because there's nothing else you can do now, money-wise. All right. I am going to use my card to do exactly the same. I'm going to the black market. I'm going from here, so I can purchase 2 items. I'm going to spend 5 to get myself that little bloatfly that goes in there. And make sure I put the right one in. There we go. Done. And I've got to then choose an item from a different region. So let's go. Well, I've got 3 credits left. Let's go. We don't want teal, do we? Teal's rubbish. Ooh. You know what? I'm just going to spend 1 credit and I'll take that red. Because I can. And we'll put a little cube in there. Done. Okay. So that was my first action.
Yes.
Ooh. Feel like I need to do it because we're down to effectively 1 card. We're down to the end of this round, aren't we? I feel like I need to get some points on the board. So I am going to, and since everybody's moved, oh, actually, we're going to play that because we've still got 1 card. So effectively, even though we can't do 2 actions, we can still do that final round. So I'm going to play that card to do a market action. So I will put my cube up on this market. I will put out a wild card. So that pushes everybody along. He comes out. And then, of course, I will put in a colour. Pushing along. He comes out. So now
My poor Reds.
red is dropping in value very
Stop
quickly.
it.
And purple, everybody wants purple. Purple's awesome.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait till I get up there.
So there we go. Okay, so it is your final card. So your final card then. Now, just before we play that, you can pass and you can hold onto that card going into the next round. You can ultimately take 2 cards with you to the next round.
I think I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna take that card with me.
You're going to save the card, all right. So
Yep.
we'll keep hold of that. So it goes back over to me. I'm going to play my final card to do the sell action. All right, let's get this correct. So then, because it's once you've gone through the steps on this, it's really straightforward. It's such a well-designed game. Yeah. So here we go. So in order to sell, you discard an action card or travel card from your hand. It can be any card. You must also choose a region. The region you choose does not have to match the colour of the discarded card. So my region is going to be purple. It is purple that I am selling. I found this because the artifacts are grouped into the colours, and the colour represents regions. But of course, you think, oh, it's just a purple artifact. You don't think of region, and so this got a little bit confusing the first time I went through it. But basically, purple artifact, purple buyers, that's all we've got to think about. So we select 1 market for each artifact you wish to sell that matches the colour of the selected region, up to 3. Well, I've basically got 2 marketplaces available who want to purchase these purple artifacts, and I've got my traders in those locations. So selected markets must have at least 1 buyer in the queue that matches the colour, and each selected market must have at least 1 of your traders present. So that's correct for the trilobite market and for the wiggly worms up at the top. So then, you then earn credits for the sale, not for the artifacts. So I'm going to be selling 2 artifacts here, because there's 2 markets in play. So those are the 2 that I'm selling. So we calculate the popularity level. So my artifacts are worth 8. Oh, sorry, that's the popularity. So let's just get this right. Here we go. So earn credits according to the chart below the popularity track. So I've got I'm the most popular, so that's worth 9 points. I am selling to 2 markets, so that's an additional 3 points, so we're up to 11. We get 2 points for each buyer at the selected market. I'm up to 11. So we got an additional 6 in this market, so we're up to 17. We've got an additional 4 here, 8 here, so 17. It's up to 25.
Oof. Slow and steady, y'all. Slow and steady. That's my game plan.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Mm.
And because
Yeah.
I used 2 markets, I get to draw up a card. So 25 points. Let's just sort that out.
I don't like it.
You don't
I
like
don't
it?
like it.
That's not a bad
Ooh.
sale to start off with. We'll put those in a dead area just over there. So what happens now is everybody that was involved in that sail now come to this spaceship. So my traders become envoys, and all of these go into there. These two guys go into the wiggly worms, and all of them go into there. Okay. When the next person to do a sale, these guys will go back on into the marketplace. Alright? So that's how the market will adjust its values.
Alright.
I think that's correct. Just to make sure, I need to draw a card. So, multiple markets. If you use multiple markets, you earn additional credits. If you use 2 markets for sale, earn 3 additional. So I should actually have 3 more credits. I missed that bit. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3. So it's 28 points. Got to remember that. So it is that. So it was 9 plus the 3 is 12. 2 points per. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14. That's 26. Yeah. Yeah, I missed out, didn't I? What is that? 9 plus the 3. The market. What's that? 14. No, actually, I'm 25. No, I'm making a mistake. It's 25. I'd already done it. Just making sure. Yeah, there you go. It's 3 elements, isn't it? It's popularity level,
yeah.
It's number of markets, and then it's 2 points per buyer. That's it. Okay. Yep, there you go. Good, good, good. Right. Happy.
Alright. No.
Right.
Not happy.
So, I've actually got an additional card from that sale. I can keep going if I want to.
You can.
Because I've not passed. But do I want to hold on to that card?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you have, so.
So, what I could do... Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to spend the card because it's very fortuitous that I've got the card for the exact place where I'm at. I'm going to do the market action.
Oh, God.
Right? So basically, I'm setting myself up a brand new market just there. And I basically put down a wild card. And I put down purple. There we go. Because these aliens just love this Earth stuff over over there in the purple region. Okay.
Now, did you say what it was? They go back down when it's used the market action or the sell action?
The sell. So when I sell again, and these guys go into here, or any of these guys go into here, these will go back into the main board. So it's all a case of now whether you get to sell before I get to sell.
Yeah.
Okay. But that effectively brings us to the end of the first round. What are we up to? Oh, we're going reasonably fast. So we're into round 2. What happens now is we do have some special bonus cards that get attributed to the mothership here. And I'm going to put those in play there, but I will come back to those and explain what they are. There are a few steps that need to be done. I'm going to make sure I do this correctly. So, just referring to the book. So here we go. So we've enabled the command abilities, and we'll take a look at those in a second. We've got to reset buyer queues. So for each market where the queue has exactly 4 buyers, to which there's none, we don't have to worry about that. For each market where the queue has 3 buyers, we do nothing. Well, that's a few of them. For each market where the queue has 2 or fewer, add buyers one at a time until there are 3 buyers. Okay, so what we do, we take the buyer deck, and we'll be working our way left to right, boosting these
Come
up
on,
to,
red.
to
Come
3.
on, red.
Oh, look at that. So you get a red.
Yes.
Let's see if your luck is going to pay out. Okay, it's a yellow.
Oh,
But that's not a bad start.
that's not bad. I mean, I got yellow. I want
Okay.
yellow to sell.
So it's my market down at the bottom there. Come on, purple, right? Come on, purple.
No, come on, red. Come on, red.
It's a yellow.
Yellow's fine. I'm good with yellow. We're good. We
Yeah.
like yellow over here.
Okay. I'll put those there. So the markets are stocked up. So we resolve the surveyor forecast. This is this area here, and we didn't do anything regarding surveying, okay? But that might be something that we'll look into in this next round. So for each card in the surveyor forecast, draw 3 artifacts of the matching colour from the supply pile. Place the first 2 artifacts face up on the matching dig sites, and place the 3rd artifact face up at the bottom of the matching deck in the black market. Alright. So, randomly, 3 reds. Let's see what we get. This first one is going to go on to here. This one is going to go just there. And this one is going just there. So that's red done. I'm just going to put that as a discard there. On to orange. There's 3. This first one is the unicorn squiggle. It's going to go over here. We've got then the V. Where's the V?
I think it's covered.
Oh, it's... Oh yeah, I did it wrong. That goes there. The squiggle goes down there. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
And then this one, it goes at the bottom. Done. Orange. And red again. Wow, doing good with the reds. So there's 3.
Come on, red.
First one. So it's another croissant. Goes there. It's another squiggle. Value of 6 in there. And this one is the skull. Goes at the bottom. So that has done.
Alright.
Let me just sort these out. We just need to sort out our fuel cards because we get those back straight away. This card. Turn order has not altered. By surveying, you are able to alter turn order, but you will start the second round. So we cycle the black market. So whatever's at the bottom comes at the top, or we reveal the next one. That stays the same. That one goes there. Okay, so that's the black market done. Now we deal 8 cards each. Yeah. I'll take those. These are going to be yours.
Now,
So-
does that... You don't have a hand limit size or nothing?
No. But you there's
Okay.
no way of
I
acquiring.
do have the purple.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah. good
Well,
point.
because I have the purple from the
Yep.
last round, that's why.
Yep.
Because if I'm supposed to have 8, then I should have only been dealt 7.
So deal 8 cards from the action deck to each player. They must be kept separate from the cards they carried over.
Okay.
Each look at the cards are dealt, selects 2 of them. Okay. Ah, okay. So there's a bit of a sort of snake draft going on here.
Okay.
So basically, you get to look at these cards. We're going to make it a little bit easier for us. You're going to look at the cards, and ultimately, you're going to discard 2. All right? So
Okay.
we'll make it easier that way. Oh, let's go this. So what have you got? It's a red fist.
Okay.
It's a teal fist.
Okay.
It's a purple trilobite.
Okay.
It's a yellow star.
All right.
It's a orange eye.
Alrighty.
It's a red worm.
Okay.
It's a teal eye.
All right.
It's yellow triangle.
Okay.
And then that takes you back to the red fist. So you need to decide which
Yeah.
2 you're going to discard. I'm going to quickly look at mine while you're thinking. Okay. And what I need to do, these are 3 new cards. These are the cards that reveal what is going to be discovered in the final round. So it's purples and orange.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the yellow star and the orange eye.
Okay, just give me one moment.
Take your time.
Yeah. There's quite a bit to sort of think about, isn't there?
There is, and I couldn't really make my decision till the board came back up in view.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I gotta... Because you gotta plan which cards to keep.
Yeah, no, that's the great thing about the game. It's Oh, okay. That's kind of made my decision for me. Right, okay. Yeah, no. So which ones were you discarding?
The yellow star and the orange eye.
Yellow star, orange eye. Okay, that's correct. There we go. So that now gets added with the card that you had from the previous round.
Yes.
Okay, so the only thing that I need to explain now are these special command cards. The way that you get to activate one of those command cards is to basically do the command ability. Now, the command ability is sort of multifunctioned. So let's just make sure we get this correct. So in order to command, you must discard an action card that matches the icon of the market and corresponding command center where you wish to take this action. Then perform one or both of the following steps. So just so you're clear on this, the command is broken up into 3 zones. Each zone represents 2 icons, and essentially it's the first, it's set in sets of 2 from the top of the board here. Trilobite and Fist, Star and Eye, Triangles and Worms. Okay. Each one has a special ability on it. So what you're able to do is assign one of your crew cubes to a matching market as a trader. So command can either put a cube straight up into one of these markets, or assign one of your crew to the command center as an envoy. So essentially putting a cube straight on into here. And I've just realized actually I missed something. We'll come back to that in a second. Or you can recall one of your envoys. And in doing so, by recalling someone, you're able to do the actual commands up at the top of the board. Okay? So that's how it works. Okay. But before I go too far, because we got to the end of the round, this is a scoring area as well. So in the first round, this is basically an area majority game in itself. We look at each section and basically score it and see who's got the most cubes in that section. So in the first round, it's 5 points per section. So I've got the most, no one's got any, I've got the most again. So I get 10 points for basically just being up in the command.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay. In this second round, the person who's got the most gets 10 points per section. The person who is second gets 5. In the third round, the person who's got the most gets 15 points. The person who's got second gets 10. Okay, so you see how all these little elements all feed into one another. It's so well done. So we've got a little game happening here as far as trying to manipulate the market and selling our artifacts, but we're getting our cubes to come over here to score points. But there are other means you could put your cubes on in here, because hey, on the final round, if you've got dominance here, that's 45 points without you actually having to do that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could make or break the game. Right, but let's just go through finally what these commands are. So for the Trilobite and Fist, reinforcements, draw 4 action cards from the deck and add them to your hand, then discard 3 action cards from your hand. So this is a way of you drafting in and swapping out cards, isn't it? Yeah, and gaining 1 extra. In this central area here, the Star and the Eye, a book deal. Earn 4 credits for each filled column in your gallery. And then finally, over here with the Triangles and Worms, Shady Contacts. Offload or acquire up to 2 artifacts at the black market at their listed values. These artifacts can be of the same colour. So essentially these commands are just breaking some of the rules a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. You get to start. So away you go.
Okay. We're gonna do our move 2, and we're gonna move our guy that's over by himself on the left side of the board up to the Trilobite marketplace area's icon.
Our guy left side, he's just going to move up to the Trilobite market, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Just moved up 1. Away he goes. Done.
And for our second card, we are actually going to use one of our purple trilobite cards, and we're going to use the market.
Okay. So purple trilobite. So that is going to be a case of you put down your cube. Remember, some of these actions are optional, but I think you're probably going to want to do the whole lot. So this is going to be, we put in a wild card, which will push one of the reds out, and then you have the option of putting in an additional red.
Yes.
Yep. So ultimately,
that's exactly what I'm going to do.
It basically just changes the order a little bit. So red comes to the front, then it's yellow, then it's wild, and then this red comes back in there. There we go. Done. So you're primed to be able to sell at that marketplace. You've done your 2 cards. Right.
Yep.
I am going to sell straight away. So I am playing... I can play any card. I'm going to play a teal card. So I am selling at the worm location. I have 1 item. I'm selling at 1 market, so I don't get any bonuses for this. So I get 9 points for being the most profitable item. I get 2 points per buyer. So we're up to 13 points. That's basically it. I think I'm correct on that. So 2 points per buyer, no bonus because I'm only selling at 1 market, don't get to draw up an extra card. Yeah, because there's only the 3 steps, isn't it? So that's it. So I'm going to put those here. I'm going to put that there. That's 13 points, so I'll take that straight away. 10, 12, that's 13. So what happens, all of these dudes come out, and these dudes go in. And so we have wild cards back in the stock, and now the price for purple has just tanked, because there's so many purple items out there, nobody's interested anymore. So, purple, there we go. So
See, it doesn't hurt me at all because I have no purple.
No, but this is true. This is true. Yeah. Yes. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. And so that purple has been sold. That is gone. So that was my first action. My second action is going to be... Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I realise that, yeah. But, do we want to do that? Yes, we do want to do it. I'm going to play the purple card, and I'm going to excavate. I'm going to take that one there. And if you remember, if I am excavating with a single guy, I may excavate a second artifact of the same colour. Oh, it's got to be the same colour. Oh, forget it. That's no good.
You should have done it last time.
Damn. Yes. Never mind. I thought I was going to...
sitting here quietly, like knowing what was going to happen, just like, yes.
I thought I was going to be sneaky and take something from under your nose, but no joy. That'll teach me, won't it, eh? Okay, so yes, I've just excavated that item. That's absolutely fine. But that allows me to put in a final cube, and I now have a column of purple. So I have...
Oh, that's not fair.
I have 14 points waiting for me, but in the here and now, I get to pick up a bonus action card. All right. That's my 2 actions done. Over to you.
Okay, I have an important question.
Sure.
What symbol is missing from my red column, and does it match any of the red ones that are currently down?
Yes, it's this one just here. It is a face mask. So you've got to basically do a movement of 2 to get to it.
Okay. All right. Oh, do I want to do this first, though? Oh, I do. Okay, first I'm going to sell. First I want to sell. Oh, but do I... Yeah, yes. First I want to sell.
Okay.
I want to sell.
What card are you going to use to sell? And which?
I'm going to use the teal fist.
Just to remind you, you're only selling at one market.
Yeah.
And you effectively you could only sell then one red. I'm assuming red item. I mean, it's totally your call, but you know how the bonuses happen. If you sell to 3 markets, that's worth an additional 8 points.
Yeah.
And then also the multiple numbers of potential buyers.
Ooh, but if I did that, and then okay, so we're not gonna sell them. We're gonna move.
Yeah.
Because I just realized I have 3 people on the board and not 2.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Because I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Okay, so the same guy who we're gonna use our move 3. I think
3.
I can get there in 2, but it'll be
move 3.
We'll use the move 3. Okay, so we're gonna move the guy who's at the trilobite, and we're gonna move him to the Eye of Sauron.
It does take actually the full 3 movement. So he goes 1.
No, it's only 2.
It's 2, and then it's 3 to the Eye of Sauron.
Well, no, because he could. I mean, you could get there in 2 because you could go from the fist right to the eye. There's a line connecting it right in the middle between the 2.
Oh gosh, yes, there is, isn't there? Yes, there's a fast way. Yes, of course. You know what? I never saw. I saw the top route and I saw the bottom route and never saw the middle route.
And actually, you know what? We're gonna change our mind and we're just gonna use the full movement and move one more down and go to the triangle with moons.
Triangle with moons. Okay, triangle with moons.
That'll be our 3rd one. That's our full movement. There we go. And
just while we're there, my only sort of slight criticism with the game is the travel lines. They could help being a little bit more prominent. That's my only criticism of the board design. It's all beautifully done. They just need to be a little bit more prominent, I think. But
in their defense, though, it is hard to find a color that's going to pop and stand out when you have a map of the Earth.
Sure.
Because it's like, do we use white? Do we use black? Sure, let's go with black because it's going to stand out. But they maybe could have made them a bit thicker.
Thicker, yes, that's what I was thinking. Or dotted lines or something that is just visually contrasting to everything else that's going on, isn't it? Yes, Roga's saying thicker lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a small criticism given everything else that's just so awesome about it.
Exactly. So that's our first move, and then we will use our yellow triangle with moons to go into that market.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay, so you're going to place cube in there. We'll just get rid of the card, which means you bring on in a wild card, and then you have the option to bring on in a red. I'm assuming you would be.
Yes, I am going to bring in a red. So we'll bump 1 yellow and put in a red.
And this, of course, now means that red is now the most profitable, highly sought after item for the alien markets. So there you go. You've made it. So that's 9 points now that you have when selling red items, which is awesome.
Excellent.
Okay. So that was your 2. over to me. I am going to... So this guy here, he's at the black market. I'm going to get him... I'm going to get him to excavate. And we're going to use his ability. So one guy can excavate a second artifact of the same colour from either the same site or from an adjacent. So he's going to take... Oh, hang on. He can't do it because he's here, isn't he? No, he's not him. It's going to be him. So he's going to take from here and take from here. So take that and take that. So that goes in there, that goes in there. Take these samples, goes there, and that goes there. I'm done. So that was my first action. Second action is movement. And he's going to move to just there. All right, over to you.
Now I'm. Do I move and get into another market, or do I move and pick up the artifact to complete my row, or do I sell? Chat, what do I do? Help. Oh.
Again, what I like about the game is we are definitely halfway through now. There's only a couple more turns in this round. You know, there's a definite ticking clock. But it can be building up to something. You know, there is something about if you can manipulate everything and get everything in place, you can do quite a lot of things.
Okay, here's a question. What is the top black market red? The symbol. I don't.
Oh, the symbol is.
Is it the one I'm missing?
No, you need the squiggle. So you need this one just here, out on the board. The black market is no benefit to you.
Because the reason I was thinking that was because if I sell, I get a one from the black market.
Oh, you do? Yes, you do. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, wait.
But you may acquire one artifact from the black market at its listed value. You would not have money to be able to purchase the item.
That's very true, yeah.
Yeah, because you've only got one credit.
Because I took that 7.
Yes.
Because I took that 7. Oof. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. I think... Okay, I'm gonna play a little risky, I think, and I'm gonna move... Can I choose, while I still have a fuel card, can I choose to use a different card to move instead of using my move 4, or do I have to use my fuel card first?
No, you can use any card. So it's
okay.
Obviously your coloured cards are a movement of 3.
Yeah, and I only need to go 2 spaces. So
sure. Okay.
That's why I was like, I don't want to waste a 4 on that in case I really need the 4 movement. So let's waste the purple trilobite.
Yep.
And we're gonna move the top red guy over and down.
To where is he going to?
And
to the mask.
Yeah, to the mask.
Okay,
the one I need, and then we're gonna use the red fist.
Let's see. I'm gonna use the red fist. Red fist. You're going to pick that up. Now,
Yep.
You can take that. That fits into there. So you can complete your column, which means you get 18 points at the end. You get yourself an additional card, which is a red triangles. So that's a bonus there.
Okay.
Now, I think it's got to have, for excavating from 2 different dig sites. Yes, so you can only get the 1 item. That's fine.
That's totally fine. Yeah. No, I expected it was.
I was just double checking. Okay, so that was your
my
move.
plan is still on.
And then you excavated.
Yep,
so
it is your turn.
You do. Yes. Okay. 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 Oh, it's such a tough. Oh. Right. I'm going to excavate, and I'm going to use my ability. So may excavate a second artifact of the same colour from either the same dig site or an adjacent. So I can take from here, and I can take from here. I'm going to take those 2 with my 1 guy here. Oh, but I can't. No, I knew I couldn't. Oh, because I've only got space for... I've got to sell something first. Right, he's going to stay there. Take that back. Somebody needs to buy something. So, okay. Oh.
I know. It's you get this plan in your head. You're like, I got it, and then you're like, oh wait, no, I need to do this first.
Yes. Right. It is going to have to this. I'm going to do my movement. Hang on, can I do it in 3? 1, 2, 3. I'll use my free card. So, using my free card. Move this dude. 1, 2, 3. He's at that market. And then I'm going to use the star card to put a dude in the market. So that dude goes there. We get a white, and then of course we're going to get an orange behind. And that's going
you're just going to bump the orange and
bump everybody along. There
just like I did with the red.
Yes,
Perfect.
Exactly. Okay, that's my 2 done.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing. I am going to, my guy who's at the market there with the triangle and moons, I'm going to use my red triangle and moon to put another person in the market.
Triangle. Yep, triangle and moons.
I just got that one.
Okay, you did. So he is going to put into the market. So you want a dude going in there. Oh, I can see what you're doing. Right, so
yes,
you can put on in a wild, which knocks the yellow guy out. And then I'm going to assume you're going to want to do the red. So you're going to push the red in. I
sure am.
So the orange comes out. And now you've effectively got 2 red, 2 wilds. So that's effectively 4 red, which is a great marketplace. Okay.
And I'm going to sell as my next action. And I'm going to sell with the teal fist card.
Teal fist. So you're selling. So you're selling your reds. You've got 2 marketplaces available. So let's get this right. So you are the most lucrative. So that's 9 points. Yeah, I'm gonna make this easy for me here. So there's there. You are selling at 2 markets. So that's an additional... Oh, too many. That's an additional 2 points. Then it is the number of actual buyers. And it's 2 points per buyer. So let's take a look at this. Over on this market, it's got 2, 4, there's 6 points there.
And then 8 in the other market.
8 on this one. Okay. So 14, so I'm going to take that one back. And give you 15 there. And that is it, isn't it? Yes. And you get to have a card. So your card is a purple star. So these guys come back. Purple is rubbish now. All of these go on into here. And you get your first envoys. This goes just in there. These 2 guys go just in here. Lhawk99, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are just coming to near the end of the second round of Excavation Earth. Mystical has just done a great bit of selling. Which items are you selling? Because 2 of your items must go. Which 2 items are you going?
Do I this is where I was unclear. When it sells, because I know they have values at the bottom, does that matter towards the points?
It could do. If you went to the black market and sold items on the black market, you get whatever the points are down at the bottom. So in effect, you could sell your lowest value ones here. Right?
Yes, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So those will go. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Done. Okay. I think we're good. I think we got everything sorted. You have points. Look at that. So, put those...
So what, 25 points, I think?
Yep. In fact, actually, no, it was 26.
It was 9, then 2, then 6, then 8. You put down a 10 when it was 9.
Oh, right. So I should take the 1 back then, yeah? There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
I could have said nothing, but I'm being honest here.
No, honesty is good. Honesty is good. Okay. Yes, that's everything correct. Your guys are up on the space station. Okay, so you're going to score some points at the end of this round. That was your 2 actions, so it's my turn, yeah?
Yep.
Right. I need to... him there. He's got to stay there. Okay, I'm going to use my 4 fuel. I'm going to move this guy. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use my worms. And we can put a guy into the market. And we take a wild card. And we take an orange. Okay. Over to you.
Could I excavate and then sell? That's a valid move, right?
Yeah. If as
From
long, as
where
long
I
as
am?
you so no, because you need to have people in the market. You've got traders, and you've got no traders now.
But I can sell in the black market.
Oh yes,
I am
yes,
at the black market, and I have a card to activate the black market.
yes.
So I
That's fine. Then.
could
Yes,
excavate with my red one,
yes.
and then use my second action to sell, and I'd have 3 ones to choose from to sell in the black market.
Yes, yes. So there you go. So that's your red. So you could get to pick up. So you either take this 4, or you take a 1. Which one do you want to do? I mean, I'd take the 4, obviously, because you're selling on the black market. You want the higher value. Yeah. Actually, there's no question there, is there? So that goes just there, and then you're going to have to use the eye to sell on this black market,
which is it's teal.
Teal. So that's done. And so when you take the sell action, right? Yeah, but that's the sell action. So that's a main thing, isn't it? Okay. So yes, from now on, because of course you had no money previously, yeah. So now you can sell at the market. Let's just make sure we get this right. Offload up to 2 artifacts of different regions, so different colours, from your possession.
Okay.
For each artifact you offload, earn credits equal to its listed value, and then it goes at the bottom of the stack. So looking at what you've got there, the most money is.
I want to do. Yeah, it'll be the. I know it's going to be the red 7,
7
and then
the 5.
I think it's the yellow.
Yeah, yellow 5. Yeah. So there's your 7. There's your 5. So that's 12 points for you.
Okay. Which puts me up to 37.
That done. And so the yellow goes to the bottom. Red goes to the bottom as well. Okay. That was your 2 actions, wasn't it? Yeah?
It was, yeah.
Yep, alright. Oh, okay. I'm going to use my card for fuel. 1, 2. I'm going to go into this market. So I'm going to place a guy down there. And so we've got no wild cards, so it's just the orange goes down at the back. Okay. Right, over to you. You've got one purple and 4 fuel.
Yes. Now, we don't remove people from the market when the turns end?
Remove people.
Or so you're traders. They don't come back to you. They stay there if you've got them in.
Yeah, the only time that they will move is when they get used. You've sold, and they come over to the mothership.
Okay, perfect. So then I'll use my move card, my 4 move, and move down to the star.
Which guy?
The one. Actually, let's move the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move the one who is on the red, where there's no tokens.
Yeah, so this guy here.
And move him.
He's moving up to the
'Cause the other one's
star.
at the start. Yep, he's going to move up to the star,
So that's 1, 2. Yep.
and then I can use my purple
Yeah,
star and put myself into the market.
you can. Okay. And what colour is going into the market?
Let's do. Let's put a teal in the market.
Oh gosh. Okay. So that pushes everything out. That orange goes back. There we go. All right, done. I have no cards, so I pass. And of course, when it goes back to you, and you pass. So that is the end of the round. Okay. So we're going to move that to there. Let's do this correctly. So we enable command abilities. So we'll do this now. These flip over. And we now have slightly different commands. And I'll explain these straight away. So the first section here, restructuring. Immediately take another action as if you played the matching card. Okay. This middle section, hollow movie deal. Earn 5 credits for each filled row and each filled column in your gallery. Okay. This final one here, lucrative contracts. Earn 3 credits, then offload or acquire up to 3 artifacts at the black market at their listed values. These artifacts can be of the same colour. Alright, so those are the commands. We reset buyer queues. So if it's got 4 buyers in a queue, we take the front buyer and we put them back into the marketplace.
Purple is just tanked.
If it has got less than 3, then we basically draw cards. So let's grab these. We're doing the first one here. What have we got? It's a yellow. Oh, yellow's looking good. Next, it's an orange. Yay for oranges. We're good. Oh my goodness, this one's going to get some action. Oh, teal's on the resurgence. So's purple. Oh, and a wild card. There we go. Interesting. All right.
Now, if we hadn't been able to use that wild card, would you have just flipped again?
I would imagine so. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surveyor forecast. Right. So basically, it's 3 of each. 2 that go out on the board, 1 that goes to the black market. So we need to have. There's 3 purple. Then it's another purple, and then it's orange. And we can take these away. These will no longer be needed now. But actually, I think we do need to draw up. Because you can still manipulate the board a little bit. But let's work this out. So first of all,
that's a better array.
Squiggle, squiggle. What's that? It's another squiggle. That goes on the black market. What have we got here? That's a squiggly thing. That's a floaty thing. That goes black market. Orange. It's a whatever that is. That goes there. That goes in the black market. There we go. That's all those done. And then we got to do the black market. So these go to whatever the next one is on those. Done. We need to deal cards. We'll do that in a second. So I just need to, hang on, let's sort this out. See, once you've played it a few times, everything becomes pretty much second nature, doesn't it? It's not overly complicated. There are a couple of actions that we haven't actually tried in our game, but you know, that's fine. So you need 8 cards, I need 8 cards as well. Just that. Before those in a second. I'll take those. Those are yours. Put them there. We'll look at those in a moment. We just need to sort out the points here. So
Yes.
just want to double check. Scoring. So in a case of a tie between players, add together the credits for the tied places and divide those credits as evenly as possible, rounding down. Okay. So in other words, we are tied for this one. We get 7 credits each.
7 credits.
Yep.
Okay.
There's 7 for you, 7 for me. Plus 7 just there. No one's scoring here, and then I am in the lead here, so I get 10 and you get 5. An additional 5. Get additional 10. Okay. Right, so the only thing is to look at the cards, the 8 cards you've been dealt. Remember, you are keeping 6. So,
Okay.
might actually be a bit easier. We can, because I can just tell you. You don't need to zoom on in. So we got an orange fist.
Okay.
Yellow eye.
Okay.
Another yellow eye.
Yay.
Yellow worms.
Okay.
Teal star.
Uh-huh.
Teal worms.
Okay.
Red trilobite.
Okay.
Yellow trilobite. That goes back to the orange fist. So you just need to decide which 2.
Yeah.
Give me a second while I just go through mine. Chat, how are you doing? Are you following along with the game? Do you have an idea of how it all plays? Oh, that's tough. That's just tough. Right. There you go. An easy discard.
Mine's a little more challenging. Oh, man.
It's one of those games where you can't do everything. You've just got to do the best you can with what you've got.
Yeah. I think. I think we're gonna do. This might bite me, but we're gonna do the orange fist. We're gonna get rid of that one.
Okay.
And we're gonna do. We'll do the teal star too.
Teal star. Okay, so both of those have gone.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, because we haven't done anything to alter, you are the starting player.
Alright. I haven't thought this far through. I didn't think this far ahead. Let's do. Let's use, right off the bat, let's use our move 4, and we're gonna move our. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Oh, wait. We're just gonna use a move 2 because he can go up 1 from the black market
Move
and
2.
just go up to that and
Right.
he's gonna go up 1 to where the cluster of 3 is.
Yep. Okay. Cluster of 3. Done.
And then we're gonna use our teal card and we're going to excavate.
Okay. So you're going to take that hockey mask. You've already got that hockey mask, you know.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Oh well.
I mean, it depends if that's what's important. The other teal up here you do not have. So you could
What's
use
the symbol on it?
It's the, oh gosh, it's like the L with the dot. You don't have. Let me
Okay.
show, hang on. I can show you. It's this one just here. So you don't have that. And you could, as opposed to doing, well, you could actually still do that with your 2 movement, couldn't you?
I could, yeah. So yeah, well, if you'll allow that
Of course.
little correction, then we'll move. Yeah,
Absolutely. We allow little corrections.
so-
That's okay.
so we'll just move our full movement
Okay.
and we'll excavate that.
Use the teal. Excavate that one
Yeah.
there. Okay, so that comes on in here. We can put a little cube in. All is good. All right.
So it's your turn. What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? I am going to... Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the eye to basically put a cube in here and put in an orange. So we've got 4 dudes in there. And then I am going to play a card. I'm going to play that one to sell. And I am selling orange. So I have my 2 little trinkets. So then, I'm selling at 2 market places.
At 4 points each.
At
Oh no, it's 3. Isn't it 3 marketplaces?
Actually, I am still at free marketplaces. You're quite right.
Yeah, because I didn't see the one
Yes.
on the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw the middle two, but yeah, it's 3.
Yeah.
It's not 2.
It's free markets. Okay.
And it's 4 points in each marketplace.
It is. So it's 12 points for the market.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put that there. We've got 12 points for the market. I'm selling at free markets, so that's 8 points. There's my 8 points there. And my rating is I am the second most valued item as orange,
yeah.
so it's 5 points. Done. Okay, all of these guys come back, so we'll do the whites first, because they're the easiest. The market
Red
is...
just tanks.
Yeah, the market has just dropped out on the reds. Nobody wants red anymore. So let's just get these guys together. Those, it's those, and it's those. So they're all done. And then it's that and those go into the central section. And he goes in there. Move him up. That's correct. I'll take my credits. We need to sort some of this out, put some money back into the bank because we're running out of other stuff. Okay. So was that my first? No, that was yeah. Sorry, that was my second action, wasn't it? Yes, I moved and then I sold. So over to you.
Where did you move to? No, I think it was your first. Because you didn't move any of your people. They're all still
Right.
where they were.
Oh, yes. Actually, you're right. You're right. Yes, because I was already there, wasn't I? Quite correct.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, what do I want to do now? I had everything planned. I should actually sell my items. I should put them away from my board. Oh, well, in that case, then, I'm going to use an orange card to excavate, and I'm going to take these 2 items using his special ability. And these are the 2 items now that will replace the 2 that I had, to which I then complete another column. And I get to pick up a bonus card.
Oof, and how many points does that give you?
And that's 15 points at the end.
You've won this one. There's no way I'm catching up.
Well, never say never.
No, there isn't. I've been keeping track of the score. There's not.
Is it not? Okay.
Oh. Hmm. All right. Well, we're gonna change up my plan here a little bit. I think that might be a good idea.
Hopefully this is all
Okay,
correct. Just before you say it, my points are physical points in front of me is 92.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just trying to put some cash back in the pot. Okay.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's use the move 3. And I'm going to move my guy that is on the triangle and moons, and he's just going to move up one to the market, the eye market, the Eye of Sauron.
So you're going to use your move 3.
Yep.
And which one? Sorry, the triangle and moons is going to go to the Eye of Sauron.
Yep.
Okay, done.
And then my second card is going to be, I'm going to play one of my yellow eyes and get in that market.
Yellow eye. So you're in on this market, which means you put down a wild card. And what colour do you want to put down? Teal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Teal is in play. Oh, look at this. Teal is making a comeback.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that was your 2 actions. I got my things there. He's here, so that's 1. That'll be 2. Typical. Oh, okay, hang on. I need that, and I need that. Oh. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing? He goes. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Gonna spend that to do movement. Going to go 1 to the black market. Black market requires the fist. So we've spent that. I can purchase 2 items from the black market. I'm going to take the teal helmet, which is 3. And I'm going to take the yellow cube, which is a 4. I'll put those in there. That's my turn. Over to you.
Okay. I am going to use my yellow worm card to move. And
Yellow worm?
I'm going to move my guy who's at the star.
Yep.
And he's going to move over 2 to the trilobite market.
2 to the trilobite market. Okay.
I'm then going to use my yellow trilobite card and get in that market.
Oh, you're not referring to the black market. You're talking about the actual trilobite market.
Yeah. The
Oh, hang
full
on a
over.
second. Hang on a second. I've moved. Hang on. I've moved my guy.
You moved.
Oh. Was he? I think he was there, wasn't he?
He was on the star. He was beside
Yes,
me.
he was on star. So you're moving. Yes. You're moving your guy from the star to the trilobite market.
Oh.
So
all the way to the
yeah. So 1,
side.
2. So that's fine. You can still do that, and then you use the trilobite card. You're going to come into the trilobite market. All right. Yeah, that's fine. So that goes there. We push that there. What color is going in the trilobite market?
Teal.
Okay. Look at teal. Teal is being so awesome. So yellow is dropping in value. Okay, done. That was your 2 goes, yeah?
Yep, that was my 2.
Right. I am using yellow card to move. I'm going to move him to the black market. Using trilobite card to access black market. Going to I realised I didn't pay for those items in the black market, did I?
I don't know. I can't see any of your stuff, so I can't tell you if you did or not.
I didn't, and it is the price plus 1. So I bought. Yes, I definitely put them in on my little map of what I was doing. I didn't pay any money, so it's
trying to smuggle it on out.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a value of 7 plus 1 additional, so that's a value of 9. So if I put on in a 10, I get 1 back.
Wait, what?
There's a value. Basically, 1 is 4, 1 is 3, so it's a value of 7, and it's plus 1 to each of the scores, so it's 9.
I was like, wait a minute, that math doesn't add up.
Yeah. No, it's a plus 1 on each of those.
Two items.
Yeah. So I'm going to take 2 items. I'm going to take an item of a value of 7, and I've got to take it from different marketplaces, haven't I? So I'm going to take. In fact, actually, I want it at least, don't I? I will take that there. So in other words, there's a total value of 8 plus 2, so it's another value of 10. So there's my 10 being spent. I've done it correctly this time. They go on in there, and I now put my cubes in. So I put 1 in on the 1. Oh, actually, I can't put the 1 in, so the cube, but I can put the 7 in. And this now creates a row. It's the bottom row for me. So that is going to be 23 points at the end of the game. And just so you know, that was my last card. So I am effectively passing. So it is now your game. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. So
the floor is yours.
I'm going to use my yellow eye with my merchant or my little guy that's at the eye and put another merchant or trader in that market.
Okay. Oh, I can see what's happening. All right. And so you're going to... Are you pushing? Push. That goes there. What are you doing? Are you putting in another teal?
I am putting in another teal, yep.
So teal goes in there, so red comes on out. Look at that. Red was so good at the beginning of the game, and now look at it. Okay, your final card.
Okay, and my final card will be used to sell.
Okay. And, well, I guess you are selling... Well, you're selling in 3 markets. Yeah?
I am.
All right. So, 3 markets. And in fact, actually, this will keep you in the game. You'll get a card from this. But whether you can do anything with it, well, we'll see. But, so you're going to get 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's done that. You are the most lucrative. Oh no, your joint second place. Oh, sorry, it's joint together. Let me just double check this, just in case. That's what's that. Yeah, tied regions and word full. So you get 9 points. So I'm going to take a 1 back and give you a 10. So that's done. And then we take a look and see how many. It's 2 per. So there's 4. That's 12 in total. That's 14. So I'm going to take 1 back. Give you 15. That all look good to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So these dudes go back there. Orange. Doing so well. Come on, guys. In you go, little aliens. All these little meeples are all unique in their different colours, their different sort of alien species, which is quite cool. So all these guys go on in there. You've got all of your points. We'll sort those out in a second. That black cube goes in there. Oh, that goes in there. Oh, that goes in there. Oh. Okay. And you get to draw 2 cards, keep 1. So you get either an orange or an orange, but one is the triangles, one is the star.
Well, I don't think either one of them will help me at this point.
No.
So.
No, it doesn't really matter, does it, eh?
Doesn't matter, yeah. Just
keep 1. There you go. Discard the other. Effectively, yeah, you've got no other market that you can sell to. I think that is the end of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Let me just tidy these up. So we have a tally.
Oh, I'm shaking.
That's there. That's there. Okay. So we are at the end of the game, round 3. So the player with the most envoys earns 15 credits. The player with the second 10. And let's take a look. If there is a tie, we divide. So wow, everything's changed here. This section, you get 15, I get 10. I'm going to bring my little scory pots over here. So you get 15. I get 10. This one, wow, it's a tie. So it is going to be 7 each, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So 5 and a 5, 6, 7. So this one is I get 15, you get 10. 15, and you get 10. Done. Right then. So basically what we do now is we look at your scoring on your player board. Ultimately, you get 18 points for the column that you created just there. So I'm going to take 2 points back and put in 2 10s. And another 10. There's your 20. Let's have a look. So it needs to be 2. So there's 3 points for this column. That was there. Okay, and this one we scored the 18. Looking at rows, minimum of 3. So unfortunately, you've not got anything on your rows. All right, let me just tidy all your points up a second. Let's just bring them over here so we can see what we've got. I'm just going to move these over here. Okay, some 10s. Lots of 10s. Lots of 10. Look at all those 10s. Oh gosh, there's some more 10s. Okay, there's some 5s. Let's make that into a 10. There we go. And what we've got here, we can actually do another 10. Yeah. Okay, so we got 4 there. 2, 4, 5. There's a 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another 50. So those go in there. So there's another 100. Hang on. Did 10? Did I already take that 50 out?
Yeah. It should just be 100, not 150. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So you're finishing with 134.
And 34.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good score.
No, not as good as yours.
Well, we will see, because I haven't done the columns of it ever yet. So I've got, there's 50. There's another 50. So that's 100. And then there's a 5. So I've got 105. And I'll bring this out so that we can see it.
Yeah, you beat me because you've got 23 from one row. Right?
Yeah. Well, one row. I've got 2 columns created.
And then 2 columns. So, yeah.
So, what have I got? There's the 23. There's the 20. There's the 23. This one is actually 5 points. Nothing for these. That's my rows done. My columns, I get 3 points for that too. And then I get 14 and 15, so it's what, 29, isn't it? So put 1 back, take a 30. Let's just try and tidy this up a little bit. So that's a 50 there. 10. It's a 5. So I'm finishing on 165.
Yeah. It was close though. It was, because that market at the end, I got a fair bit of points there.
Yes.
If I had gotten in the market in the first round, I might have been able to beat you.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I pulled some big points.
It's a clever game. Again, I think what it is in the first market you had nothing here, and so that gave me that bit of a boost. You can't. I think you can't avoid not having some presence on here by the end of every round. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a brilliant game. It's so clever.
So much fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's something about, market manipulation that is just very, very pleasing. And the fact that you're working to boost up your market gain, but also you're smiling because you're ruining somebody else's market at the same time, which is great. But of course, you can be planning for that, can't you? You can be acquiring the items for the market in the second round, knowing full well that particular market you're not going to affect. and so you're getting your items in preparation for what is going to be the next big thing on the alien market, which is awesome.
Now, I just want a question for when we ended there. I ended up where I got 2 cards and had to pick one. But was I not supposed to get a card for something? Because you said, oh, you'll get a card from this. And then it was get 2 cards and pick one.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Sorry. So when you sell at 2 markets, you basically just get given a card. When you sell at 3 markets, you get given 2 cards, but you choose one. So you basically have a choice of what you're getting, don't you?
That's what it was. Okay, because I was like, should I have had another card? I mean, if I had had an extra card, I might have been able to do something, because I had people at the marketplace. I just didn't have the cards at the end to get another sell in.
Yeah. Which again is another great aspect of the game, is that there's that little random element that you can plan as much as you want, but ultimately if you do not have the right color or market symbol, there's not much you can do. So you've got to adapt your strategy constantly depending on what card you have. Now it was very much it's also very much of try not only just try to sell as quick as you can when you can in that, but try to do it so that you'll do it and you'll get extra cards when your other opponent is out. Yes.
So that you can just rack up those points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have several expansions. This one is the latest. It belongs in a museum, which of course is very apt given our conversations previously this week. And what these expansions do is add modules that you can insert into the game. So you can put them all in if you wanted to, if you were really crazy, or you can just put a couple in just to change the game experience around. So this particular expansion, this is the second one, this includes the Galactic Museum, 2 new factions, pop-up markets, and mysterious artifacts. Alright, so when we play a game, right, this is something that we're maybe, we've got the core game down, we know how to play that, and we want to have something slightly different. We'll add one of these little modules. But what I want to do point out also, having seen so many board games on the channel, it's worth pointing out, these games, both this expansion and the core game, the box is absolutely spot on for basically storing your items. It's well thought out. Most of the, a lot of the games you get, you find all the components just strewn everywhere within the box. But these are just so well thought out. And it's just so simple. Everything just has its little place to go on in. Really, really handy. And things just stay where they're meant to stay. So I applaud the nice, simple design of just keeping everything locked into place. Right? But we have 2 new faction boards. One of these factions does require an actual module to be in play. The other is just an additional character board, which is great. So those will be fun to explore now that we understand how the game plays. We have a new market board. But yeah, it's just very clever, very, very nice. So I'm certainly looking forward to playing again and trying one of these expansions as part of the game.
Yes, I need my rematch.
Well, no, I look forward to it.
Thank you so much, Monkey.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you for playing. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Okay, and so our thanks to Mystical there for playing a game of Excavation Earth from Mighty Boards. great game. Really, really good fun. If you have not checked it out, go and do so. I think you would really enjoy this, and maybe with an additional player in the mix, that might shake things up a little bit more. Could be very interesting. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and look forward to seeing you next week when we will investigate another role-playing game system, and we will have a game for the chat to participate in next week. Oh, it's going to be a lot of crazy and silly fun. So be sure to join us next week on Tuesday and Thursday for role-playing games and chat participation games. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.